Well, Kai Havertz has taken part in his first Arsenal training session at London Colney today, as I told you that all of those players that took part into the international break are going to really arrive on Sunday. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and where you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, today has always been one of those days that we've gone ahead to start late, but we promise you that we'll pump you the stories that we've gone ahead to gather onto this YouTube channel known as Rokani Media Football. It's the Arsenal News Show, and Rokani David, call me RD, is my name. Now, we're also talking about William Saliba. Yesterday, his new contract was really announced, 4 years with a further option of 1 year, earning close to £205,000 a week. He has gone ahead and really spoken a lot about what he thinks about Arsenal and why it was an easy decision for him to really put pen to paper for the Arsenal side. And lastly, Granit Xhaka, we know that he really said his bye-byes to Arsenal through a very good post that we put up here onto this channel. He has gone ahead and obviously talked about his new challenge down in the Bundesliga best team called Bayern Leverkusen. Guys, let's see close to 300 likes. Smash this video and let's do this like never before. We are talking Kai Havertz, signed from Chelsea to Arsenal. First Arsenal signing of the summer. He found himself in a situation of obviously being sold at £67 million from Chelsea. So he never really arrived on Monday, as on Monday Arsenal really resumed its pre-season training for those players that never took part into the international break. The likes of Gabriel Jesus, Trossard, Gabriel Magalhaes, Gabriel Martinelli, William Saliba, Ben White, and very many others took part into the training sessions of Arsenal since Monday. But today, they've been joined the likes of Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, Kai Havertz, the goalkeeper, that is Aaron Ramsdale, Thomas Partey, Jorginho, Tierney, and very many others that were really available, all took part into the international break. Now, allow me take you into this moment of magic, a moment that most of you are waiting in for, to see how Kai Havertz just appears how to train with Arsenal in his first day at Arsenal. And that is Kai Havertz for you, doing his first training sessions at Arsenal. And there for you, shirt number 29 as usual. And obviously that is him laughing at London Colney. And there he is with Jorginho, his former teammate at Chelsea. And if at all you've not been a regular to this channel, I brought you a story of Kai Havertz and Jorginho. You know, Kai Havertz and Jorginho have a very good bond. Why? When Jorginho knew that he had completed his move to Arsenal, the first player he told that was leaving with Kai Havertz. And Kai Havertz came out and really said he felt really bad that Jorginho had really left, meaning that their bond was really great, and they bond again from Chelsea to Arsenal, and they link up again at the London best side. And this time it's in East London, not where Chelsea is. So this is Kai Havertz and this is Jorginho. Jorginho shirt number 20, Kai Havertz shirt number 29. Now, this is William Saliba trying to run and sprint, obviously alongside Kai Havertz, as you see him there for you. And obviously, after that run, they found themselves in a situation of obviously trying to walk and see how things really happen at London Colney. It's new life for Kai Havertz, but I really think that Arsenal has some of the best facilities, even more than those of Chelsea, because when you look at Arsenal, they've gone ahead to really modify their services at London Colney, and they've been one of those teams that you really understand they're really doing better and better and better for their club. So that is Kai Havertz taking part into the first training session of Arsenal at London Colney, and that's how everything really went down at the club or at London Colney today. And remember, they later held a game, but I think Kai Havertz never played because he had just joined the team and he's not so much into the chemistry. So his Arsenal debut is anticipated next Thursday as Arsenal take on the Nuremberg team in Germany at the Adidas facility in there. So wait and see how that really pans out, but it's really great for the side of Arsenal to welcome Kai Havertz into his first training session at London Colney. And it's always good to see it that he joins them as he waits for his other two signings that were signed or that followed after him, that is Declan Rice and Julian Timber, to join him at the club. So that is it. At the side of Arsenal, Kai Havertz has taken part into his first training session of Arsenal, and you've seen it very, very well. Now, yesterday, there is this that happened. William Saliba put pen to paper on his new contract at Arsenal, 4 years that are going to keep him at Arsenal until 2028. That is William Saliba. So this is Saliba putting pen to paper, Mikel Arteta, the manager, and obviously Edu, who is really the head of all sporting activities at Arsenal. Now, William Saliba had some things to say or throw to the Arsenal fans all over the world, and we have all them here. He said, "I know it must have been strange for you. I show up, a kid you've never heard of, and then I keep going away to different clubs before you get to see me play. But I know now this was the best plan for me, and the last summer when I came back to the club, I became pivotal part." Talking of him being a pivotal part, obviously, he is a pivotal part. No Arsenal fan wouldn't really recognize how integral he was into the Arsenal season that never ended the way they wanted, however much they had achieved their aim of really winning the Champions League slot, but they wanted also to lift the trophy. Gabriel Jesus, while carrying out an interview in Brazil, he came out and said that the reason as to why they never found themselves in a position of winning the league was because of William Saliba getting an injury, as he really did a lot to that central defense. And obviously, he's the main man into the central defense of Arsenal. And I've always told you that he's among my best 5 pivotal players at Arsenal. Before these new signings came in through, as I told you that, Jesus, right? Odegaard, Thomas Partey, William Saliba, and Zinchenko. Those 5 players are the spine of Arsenal. Amid this, Arsenal bringing Declan Rice, getting in Kai Havertz, getting in Julian Timber. None of those is really going to do what the other ones have been doing, unless otherwise they hit the ground running, you know. And out of those 3, you might feel a little bit soft for Declan Rice that he might step into the 5 spine-making players at Arsenal. But I really anticipate that those 5 players are still going to be key into this season. Now, I'm going to start off Bukayo Saka. Guys, you know, what shows you that Bukayo Saka is not the spine of the Arsenal team is when Havertz comes in through, even if you don't have Bukayo Saka, everything will go on. But tell him who can do a Saliba role. I know Julian Timber can do it, but he's not yet proven. That's why I've always told you that if at all Julian Timber hits the ground running and does what he's supposed to be doing as we expect him to be, he can bench Saliba. But you cannot give him a benefit of doubt because Saliba is going to start into that right-sided centre-back of Arsenal. Look at Partey. I understand Rice is really good, but Partey has something special with him. Apart from him really being injury prone and so on and so forth, but he's a better player according to me. And Rice is going to come in through to fill the boots of Partey, all play alongside Thomas Partey in that Arsenal midfield, provided Arsenal really gets him. Martin Odegaard, no one can do what he does. Gabriel Jesus, no one can do what he does. So those 5 players I've talked about, Zinchenko, no one does what he does better. And I think if at all Arsenal can really initiate Julian Timber into as a right back, then we'll see something special coming in from that Arsenal side. So I really know the player is really pivotal, and that's why Saliba had to stay at Arsenal. Then Saliba told us, honestly, the decision was easy. I had a really good season last season, and unfortunately I didn't finish the season because of the injury. So I want more. I want to play more years for this amazing club. I didn't achieve anything yet. I want to win everything with this club. That is William Saliba for you, coming in and really confirmed us that he wants to win everything with this club of Arsenal. So to me, I really understand that Saliba is really a very good player and he deserved the contract. And I liked the way his agents really negotiated Arsenal up to £205,000 because he deserves it. He's not a defender who deserves to earn £130,000 a week. And they had even made what we call a abysmal decision of making Gabriel Magalhaes earning more than William Saliba, because Gabriel Magalhaes earns £140,000 a week for that Arsenal side. Now, Edu Gaspar came out and said the following, that we are so happy to have signed a new deal with William Saliba. William is part of our vision to keep our talented young players, so we'll hopefully be successful with us many years to come so that we can grow and progress together. So that is like a new signing for William Saliba to really put pen to paper for Arsenal. And obviously Arsenal having him as they are right now, it's really one of the big executions that Edu and Arteta have gone ahead to make to convince him to stay, as he's one of the best central defenders in the world, in quotes, in his age bracket, in quotes. And he has gone ahead to obviously show us what he's all about. And you know, even William Saliba, this helps him a lot, as there is a blank space, or there is a void at the French national team to fill after Raphael Varane bid farewell for the national team. And William Saliba really knows it, that he can be one of those players that can be really considered by Deschamps, because he's already into the pecking order of the national team of France. Now, Arteta said to have William Saliba extend his contract with us was something we have wanted to do for a long time. William proved last season just how good and how important he is to our squad. The ability he has at his young age of just 22 is exciting, and there is, of course, so much more for him to come. That's it. I really anticipate that with defenders and with every player in the field of play, the more he grows, the more confident he becomes on the ball. He becomes a better game reader. He does lots of things off and on the ball, and the way he expresses himself with the ball is really out of this world. The way he plays that ball from behind, I remember like close to 6-7 goals that were really initiated by that pass of William Saliba that is always line breaking from the first third of the pitch. So William Saliba is now a Ghana until 2028. So sit down, relax and float, and obviously understand that it's Saliba for you and always William Saliba. So guys, thank you very much for watching in through. That is all about William Saliba. Let's sum it up with what Xhaka said. No sooner he was unveiled as a player for Bayern Leverkusen. He said, I know the league inside and out. Bayern Leverkusen is a club with an impressive history and ambitious targets. Above all, I see it as a club with a great future. Everybody here is ambitious and wants to achieve something. I'm very much looking forward sorry about that. I'm very much looking forward to the next few years to come. That is Granit Xhaka, the vice captain of Arsenal, putting out that to Bayern Leverkusen, that he's here for 4 years to do his work and obviously take them to the next levels. Alonso was just attracted to him, and they coughed £21 million to the side of Arsenal. So guys, your thoughts on Kai Havertz first Arsenal training session are welcome in the comment section below. What do you make about William Saliba renewing his contract or extending his contract at Arsenal until 2028? And Xhaka's first message to his team is going to be appealing for, that is Bayern Leverkusen. A sign out for now. See you later, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. My Muslim viewers and subscribers, may Allah see you through everything you really want to see you prosper in. Ciao, ciao.